flawed. And then they started explaining Francis to me and all this ego that was in Francis. Just a complete egomaniac.
Same story, right.
Yeah, like, and I start feeling somehow that pauses all of my internal nonstop chitter-chatter monologuing of what I want and what I need in this animal in me.
It calms the monkey mind. That was Merton's line that he got from the Buddhists, actually. The monkey mind's always leaping around.
Yes.
Here, and it calms that. It calms that and centers it.
Yeah, and makes me feel present because it's right here.
Right.
I can hold it.
You hold it in your hand.
Yeah.
Right.
And so we're praying the rosary and I'm waiting for loving thoughts and it's not my first or second or third or fourth or fifth or sixth or seventh thought. But then I hear a thought like, call your mother, tell her you love her. Now, me and my mother at this time, my mother don't want nothing to do with me. You know, the news that had come out has been like I've been abusive to women and I've been shooting dogs and I've been willingly giving women STDs and like it's disgusting. It's depraved. And my mother is embarrassed beyond all imagination. She doesn't want nothing to do with me. And we hadn't talked. And I'm living in this parking lot. And I get out of rosary with you and I call my mother and I say, I don't have much to say to you, but I love you and I'm safe. And she said, oh, I'm so grateful. And she hangs up the phone, and it's the first time I had really like talked to my mother, and I felt this peace, because I had all this resentment and animosity, like, how could you dip on me? You're my mother. You know, no matter what happens, like, this is conditional love that you offer me. So, you know, then I start reading the Confessions by Augustine and his mother and that relationship. And like, everything starts to feel like click, 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 click.
Right.
And Augustine being like a hedonist who had made all these flaws. And then they started explaining Francis to me and all this ego that was in Francis. Just a complete egomaniac.
Same story, right.
Yeah, like, and I start feeling all these connections and I start seeing this route and and it says let go and I find a way for myself. This is all before we're even in the movie. I'm not even reading the script yet. I'm just like laying the ground, I'm not even in a Pio yet. I'm passing Pio's statue every day and I'm kissing him on the hand just out of like reverence for the statue. But I don't know anything about the man yet. Then I get to reading about Pio and about suffering. Now, this is another hack that happens to me at some point where I felt like my suffering was pointless. I didn't understand what was going on. I felt like, you know, and Father James walks me through like offering your suffering up as a purposeful. As like intrinsically valuable, that God taps certain people to go through certain suffering so that they can be more effective at bringing the good news forward. And we start talking about purpose.